I wanna stand up 100 feet tall, 'cause fear will never lead my way. I'm ready to run 100 miles strong. I will never be the same. Waking the lions in me. I'm waking the lions in me.
Hey guys, so I just wanted to record a quick video. I get asked all the time. We've got a really cool tagline, with NuME, and it's that we lead lions. And guys ask, what do you mean by that? And really, what we're talking about is working with, executives, business professionals, highly driven individuals that want more out of their life. They want more out of their life. They want to be able to operate at peak performance. And they usually have a lot of demands, a lot of responsibilities, and so they have to implement, some of the different things that we offer in a highly efficient manner in order for it to work for their lifestyle. Because let's face it, us that operate at that level, we're wired completely differently than most people. We just have an extra gear that a lot of people don't, have. And so, my job is to provide you a concierge, service that's like having a personal assistant to help you manage, personal assistant and accountability coach, to help you manage implementing these things into your lifestyle so that you can operate at peak performance. Because a lot of times what ends up happening is, we lose sight of our own, well-being. We carry so many responsibilities at work, managing business, trying to balance out our home life, relationships and different things like that. And a lot of times, our health and fitness and our mental well-being will kind of take a back seat to that. And so that's the whole reason why, NuMe was founded, was to be able to work with business professionals and help them be able to incorporate these things into their lifestyle in a way that's efficient and that can match, some of the different things that they do in their life and be able to hit some of the goals that they have. And so some of the things you can expect when you work with us, when we have a full onboarding process. When you come on board, we do a full assessment. We do some goal setting. We do a full round of blood work. We have a company that we partner with out of Florida, Core Medical, that handles all of our blood work, and they handle supplementation for hormones and some different things like that. Should that need arise, so we identify that early in the process. We also are partnered with GS Youngblood to handle the embodiment practices, because our mental health is very, very important, and having that clarity in business and clarity in relationships is very important. So we made the decision to partner with my personal coach, and I'm my own personal case study, through the power of embodiment practices and really what it brings to the table. And it's really life-changing. When I first started getting into it, I kind of was skeptical. I mean, I'm Marine Corps veteran. I handle, stress pretty well. I handle high tense situations pretty well. And, when I first started looking at some of the embodiment practices, I was like, all right, I was, very skeptical. And so as I learned and as I became a student of that, I really started kind of unlocking the power of what that brings to the table. So it's one of the pillars that we have at NuMe in regards to, your health and your fitness and your nutrition, and embodiment is one of those, as well. And then so from there we do a full nutrition assessment, and we go through and start doing some goal setting and building out of what your structure is going to look like and how we can incorporate these things into your lifestyle. And it's really a partnership between us, and we understand it's a very personal experience. It's a very, one-on-one. It's kind of one of those things that we find that these relationships are kind of behind the walls. And we see a lot of our clients in a different light than most people do. We see them in a pretty vulnerable state. And we have some pretty deep conversations behind the scenes, because let's face it, as we kind of climb that ladder and get further and further up to the top, there's less and less people around us that really get it, and they understand, the load that we carry, and they understand the constraints and the responsibilities. And so, we have a really, really good understanding of that. And so, it's a partnership, between us. And so we value that, and we work really hard to work side by side with you to be able to get you, firing on all cylinders so that you can be efficient in everything you do, whether it's, your relationships at home, whether it's relationships in business, whether it's, conducting your day-to-day responsibilities. It's really all about, getting you at peak performance. So if you'd like more information, I'd love to schedule a more in-depth call with you, talk about some of the goals, some of the things that you have going on, and sit down with you and find out if there's, a way that we can partner together and bring value and help you operate at peak performance. And we get it. There's so many options out there in the fitness space. It seems like nowadays, everybody's a trainer or a fitness guru or a life coach, or, you name it. And you can kind of run a Google search and you'll see that there's a lot of options out there. We feel we do things differently, and we understand the lifestyle. We've lived the lifestyle, and a lot of these things come from our own personal experiences. So we get it. And so we try to take, all of that information that we've learned through the course of our journeys, and really, efficiently help you apply, some of these things to your own life that'll help you run at peak performance.
I wanna stand up 100 feet tall, 'cause fear will never